All right, guys, it is Monday and we are fired up for another episode of Coffee with Khalipa, a short format podcast that we dive into something I'm thinking about for this upcoming week. And of course, we do it while sipping on some brew. Now, I got some coffee here from Machine Shop, which has been awesome. Blended with some MCT powder from our femmes at BUBS, and I am ready to go. Topic for the week is focusing on effort and less on duration. And I think as a society, we get pretty wrapped up in duration, myself included. Someone says to me, oh, how's work been? Like, oh man, I've been grinding out 12-hour days. Or when I used to work at the conventional gym, I'd see people go in there for hours and hours and hours. And you say, hey, how was your workout today? And instead of them saying, oh, I'm seeing great results, or, oh, I put in a great effort, they'd be like, oh man, I've been here for 3 hours. And they're equating the duration to their success or quote failure for that day. And instead, what I'd like to talk about today is talking about how it's about the effort you're putting in, the results that are coming from it, and less about the duration. And, going back to the traditional gym, when I was 15, I started working at the front desk of a health club and I loved it. Selling the Gatorades, doing whatever else I could do, working on the weekends when I was in high school. And then as I transitioned to college, I started selling gym memberships, and I would still see members come in and day out for months on end, being there for hours, 1, 2, 3 hours. And really, I'd never really seen too much physical change in them. And oftentimes what happened more times than not is that after like maybe a couple months of them coming in, they wouldn't come in anymore. And it really started to spark this idea in my head that even though the duration was long, the results weren't there. When I got introduced to CrossFit and going against the clock, I started realizing that the results were coming and the duration wasn't there. And I thought, man, that's kind of odd, because what I've been taught my entire life is that the longer you're doing something, the better results you're getting. But then when I started racing against the clock, the more I realized it's not necessarily how long you're doing it, it's about the effort you're putting behind it and the stimulus your body's gonna receive for a long time coming. So then I started saying to myself, well, hang on. If duration isn't necessarily the secret sauce for fitness, well, maybe duration isn't the secret sauce for everything else we're doing. And so when a friend asked me, how's work been? Instead of me saying, oh, I've been grinding out 10-hour days, 12-hour days, whatever, maybe what I should be saying instead is, work's good because I've created a plan and I'm accomplishing the tasks I have at hand. And whether that's an hour, 2 hours, 5 hours, it's irrelevant. What I should be more focused on is the effort that I'm putting in when I'm at work and the results that I'm receiving from it. And that's my motivation for this week. My motivation is to go into everything I'm doing, whether it's spending time with the family, whether it's at work, or whether it's in my fitness, and reminding myself that duration doesn't get me where I want to go. Duration is just at times wasting time. But the effort that I'm putting in and the goals that I'm trying to focus on, that's what I need to remind myself of. And not to be impressed or allured or whatever by how long someone does something, but instead at the byproduct that they have behind them. I've known a lot of people who constantly seem busy, but never seem to accomplish anything fully. And that's my motivation, is not to be that, not to always be busy and looking for, impressing others with how many hours I'm spending, but instead, for myself at least, impressing myself with the byproduct of the hard work that I'm putting in. And so guys, I hope everybody's having a phenomenal week. Like I say every week, these podcasts that actually go out on our AMRAP Mentality channel, they're really great for me to remind myself of what I'm focused on, center in on that, and really stay focused on it for the entire week. And I want to thank you guys for listening. I want to thank you for being a part of this journey with me. And I hope it's been impactful for you. If it has, leave us a review, leave us a comment, send me a message. I'd love to hear from you. And as per usual, if you guys haven't checked out our partners over at BUBS, they're a great partner of ours. BUBS Naturals, they have a really cool MCT powder that I use on a regular basis. Go to bubsnaturals.com/Jason. They have a special discount in there for you. And guys, I just hope everybody has a phenomenal week. Let's remind ourselves it's not about the duration, it's about the effort we put beyond it. Let's get in there, let's grind it out, let's set a clock, let's stay focused, let's go for as many reps as possible. Have a phenomenal week, and I'll see you again next week.